Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Moonsol video, and today we are back with another episode of Vita Carnis. We're learning about the mimics, and things are getting real weird real quick, so let's jump right into it.
The mimic.
I didn't notice it had a smile.
The mimic is a bipedal creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy.
That's horrible.
They greatly resemble humans without skin,
It's
with
7
added
feet
exaggerated
tall.
features. These features include extended finger length, longer limbs, bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles
not a smile.
happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped.
I don't want to know.
The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This tooth composition is
horrible.
ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks whole. A mature mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Don't just say that. Don't go quiet. That's not cool. Why is he looking at me?
Because of this, they are found solely around human-populated areas.
That's horrible.
The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much more complicated. It now stalks and feeds only on humans. It will locate human-populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture. Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night. Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute and immediately begin consumption. Once the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal. Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves. Once a human is in place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Hello? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. It's horrible. Turn off the light. It can see the light. You're dead. It's so scary. I kind of want to whisper. I'm good. You're not gonna make it, lady. Or dude. Turn off the light. This is so unsettling. Oh no! It's made of meat! Oh my god! That's horrible! That's so horrible!
The next stage of the mimic's life cycle has 2 potential morphs it may develop into.
Oh my god.
If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, it
Oh
will
my
develop
God.
more human-like features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being.
Ugh.
It now can blend entirely into civilization, and lure other humans more effectively. The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It will grow into a larger, more evolved hunter. Its proportions will increase in length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable and increases in strength the more the elder mimic consumes.
Elder mimic. I don't
This
even want to
excludes
know
the face,
what the elder
which
mimic
is now
looks
coated
like.
in a pale pink skin. The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat, leaving its mouth a toothless grin. It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have also been heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter. Here are the instructions.
Yes, please. That'd be
1.
super
Avoid
helpful.
going out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or there have been mimic sightings. 2. If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities. 3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4. In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position, protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5. If you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time. Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any attacks. 6. In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area, and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey, and will move on.
Be safe, and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs.
Yeah, I would just, I don't
Next
even
up,
know what I would do.
The Harvester.
That was horrible, man. They didn't make it. That was horrible. That was so horrible. That was so bad. That was so bad. I knew it was gonna get bad, but not that bad. That was, oh my god, that was beyond scary. That was beyond scary. Whew, that was episode 4 of Living Meat Vita Carnis Mimics. That was so scary, man. I don't know what it was about, but that whole mimic skit thing, oh, so scary. So good though. We'll definitely finish documentary. So if you want to see the next episode of The Mimic, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.